Hi folks, Paul here. Today I'll be smoking the Macanudo Inspirido. Let's see if we can get it to focus there. Anyway, this is the orange label. Totoro, check the size. I think it's a 6x50. It came out of the sample pack. Like I started, I did the white label, and now I'm doing the orange label. Then I got three more. Um, yeah, 6x50 for the orange. And a little background on this one. The wrapper's Honduran, the binder's Honduran, the filler is Dominican, Honduran, and Nicaraguan. Um, it was released first in Europe in 2014, and I guess it was pretty successful, so they released it in the US and globally in 2016. So I'm anxious to try it. And it looks like it got a score of 93 in Cigar Aficionado. I'm not sure which year, but anyway, get a cut here and started. Do a straight cut on it today. Take a little bit more off there. The sample packs are nice because they like this one comes with a Bovida in it, so it's right where it should be. Oh, too late. I thought I had something on that cold draw, a little bit of sweetness, but then I torched it and ruined it. Okay, almost got it there. Getting some sweetness on there already. Draw is just a little bit snug. I think it'll be okay. Just a hint of spice on there, a little bit of sweetness. Got a creamy texture so far. But I'm gonna go ahead and work on this first third, and I'll check back in. Thanks. Hey, folks, I'm back. Get into the second third here. Uh, there's a pretty wavy burn line, flaky ash, so I went ahead and ashed it early on. This is the second one, so it's trying to even out. Hold there for you. So it's not bad. It was pretty tight, so I went ahead and used the draw poker on it, and I was able to get a little piece out of there. Um, and so it's improved, but it still it takes two or three puffs to get some good smoke out of it. So I think that's messing with the flavors a bit. For me, I was getting there's quite a bit of spiciness in there, like the pepper. Um, let's see. I was getting a little bit of some creaminess and some sweetness, just a hint of it. Um, some did I say cedar? Yeah. Some citrus notes, and then it was kind of earthy. And then as I get finishing up the second third here, or the first third, um, it was mostly cedar and spice. And so I read tasting notes from I think Cigars International, and it was saying it's more like leathery, black pepper, almonds. I forget what else. But so I can kind of see that the almond I wasn't getting maybe on the long finish, but the spiciness that I am getting when they say black pepper, that makes sense. But when I got towards the end of that first third, then it finally kind of started to come together, and the flavors seemed to balance out a little bit. Um, for some reason, I thought this was going to be a milder cigar. I would say it's definitely medium bodied, um, but it's good. I think, like I said, I think the draw is kind of messing with my flavor profile a little bit, and the burn. I have a pretty good draft in here today. I think there's a storm coming in. I'm liking the start of the second third, the end of the first third. So I'll keep going down, probably close to the band there. I'll check back in. Thanks. All right, folks, I'm back. Just finishing up the first or second third here. The burn line's gotten a little better. The draw's improved. I think I got past the other knot that was in there. So that's been good. And it's been enjoyable. I think I like the second third the best so far. My tasting notes here. Um, so I would, based on that description that's in the black pepper, that's what I'm going to call it. That spiciness. Um, there's a good amount of that, but it's not too much for me. It's definitely a medium bodied cigar. I get a lot of cedar on the retro, just slightly burning my sinuses. And then what they're calling the almonds, I think I'm tasting that on the long finish. I think it's pretty good description. There's a little bit of sweetness in there too. Excuse me. Um, and yeah, that's basically the way it's been. Black pepper, cedar, almond, and sweetness, and it seems to have come together pretty well on this second third. I didn't mention it earlier, but I noticed the wrappers on these. And there's the same with the white label. They've got some splotches and whatnot on them, which is just cosmetic. But I'm thinking maybe that's why they put them in sample packs and kind of cover it up. But I'm enjoying this one. I will check back in when I finish this last third. Thanks. All right, folks, getting to the end here. Last few puffs. So for this final third, the flavor stayed mostly the same, with the black pepper, some cedar on the retro, and some almond notes. I'd say the almond increased a little bit. And then towards the end of this final third, it went out on me a couple times. I had to relight it, and then I did purge it once. But overall, the flavors have still been decent. So overall, I'd say this is a pleasant smoke. I'd smoke it again. Um, if the other rest of these cigars in the sample pack turn out decent, I could see getting another one. But that's about all I have on this one. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.